Hello, this is Dwayne. This is Dwayne Mooney of Forex Success Club, and this is one of our trainings that I want everybody to get familiar with my trading style. I call it the Forex Success Club trading system. And right now we're in a August Australian US trade. So let's slide that over. Okay, what we like to do is look at candlesticks. We click that, candlesticks, and we look at that. We look at what we're looking at. Let's increase it. Now, what we did was get in this trade around this area. It was at 0.7142. You see it's at 0.7141. So it was around this area. It's down to 0.1730. 0.7130. So it's up about 10 pips right now. We expect it to go down and really get into this area down here. Now, how do I trade? I am a price action pattern recognition trader. Now, let me put in my support line and, my resistance line and my support line. I'm on the 4-hour chart. So I'm looking at it. Here's my resistance line. I'm looking at this horizontal line right here, and I'm looking at where is my support area, right about this area. It cleared it. Looks like it's trying to go up, but I expect a breakdown for it to come down. But this is a trading area right here. It did go past it. We'll see where it ends up. But it looks like this may be the trading zone. I may be getting out of it quickly, or it's going to break down. I expect it to break down. Now, each candle represents the 4-hour candle. That's what you're looking at, the candlesticks. I trade with the candlesticks. If you see this part, this is what we call the wick. The wick. The body is the candle. This is the wick. And you can call the bottom, like on this one, you can call this the tail. The wick and the tail. That's where I like to call it anyway. And as I'm looking at this, I see it's coming back up a little bit. Let's see if it really starts coming down. I may take that profit. But I expect it to come down. So I'm looking at this, my trading zone. Each candlestick here is 4-hour, represents 4 hours. If you look at the candle, for instance, this candle right here. If you see the wick, that's how far it went. The white candle represents an uptrend or a buy signal. The black candle represents, the white candle represents a bearish or down candle or a sell candle on it going down. And the clear candle represents bullish or buy, means it's going up. So I'm looking at this candle. It looks like it wants to come up. So far, this one right here looks like it want to come up, but I think it'll peter out. Probably right in this area. It'll peter out and it'll come down. So I'm looking at this. If I go over here to charts and click candle or time frame, I can go to the day chart and see what I'm looking at. So I'm in this area. This is the trading zone here. And I'm on the day chart. And again, it hit a peak. This is what we call a double top right here. It looks like it's came that far, hit that resistance, and it's breaking down. Looks like it's going to come down. Now, I'm looking at this. If I shorten, if I make it smaller, it looks like we're on a downtrend, Australian, a downtrend, and then it retracts up, but it keeps getting lower. Comes down, retracts up, this area, comes down, retracts up. And that's where we're at now. So the highs become lower. High, 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 high. Become lower. So it looks like we're coming down. Okay, now as we look at this trade, back to the 4-hour chart. I trade from the 4-hour and day chart, and I make my entry from the 15-minute or the 15-minute or the back to candle, 15-minute or the 1-hour chart. So when I'm looking at a particular trade, I'm it's a 15-minute. I'll get in on the 15-minute trade, like here. I would have got in. I missed that. I got in around here. But I wish I would have got in here. But I got in around this area. And it's been going down. This is a 15-minute chart, so it looks like it's moving more, but it's not really making that much movement when you look at the price action over the price. And that's what that is. This is the actual price, like 0 points. Where is that now? At 0.7132. It went down to over 7 in this area. So we expect it to come back down. Let's see what it's going to do. Even on the 15-minute chart, the trading zone is this area. And you won't really see a serious move until the European market opens. Which will be about in 1 hour my time. It's 8:15 now. So as we're looking at this is what I get in my trades from the 15-minute chart. But I look at the 4-hour. I'm looking at this area from what I look at the pattern. The pattern is down. Up, retraction, up, down, retraction, down, retraction, up, expect it to come down, okay, hopefully into this area down here, which will be about 7052 from 712, 7128, 70 something pips, okay, so we'll see what's going on. Pips means points in, points in the stock market is called pips in the currency market. This is the Forex currency. And let me look at an order so we can just see how it looks. I'm clicking new order. Australian pair, volume, that's the lot size that I'm doing. I can put in my stop loss. I can click a sell or buy position. If I click sell, I expect it to go up. Click a buy, I expect it to go down. This is the difference between 7131, 7132, or excuse me, 0.7131, 0.7133. This is the spread. I don't pay attention to the micro number, the 0 and the 7. So the spread is 2 pips. So when I do a buy, it's going to come in, I'm buying it at 0.7133, but it's going to come in at 0.7131. That's how they make their money, the broker. So if I come in on a sell position, I expect it to go down at 0.7131, it's going to come in at 0.7133. So I'm going to automatically be at a 2 pip loss. I don't like to trade any pair that's no more than a 5 pip spread. I don't go into the 6. Some currency pairs are 12 pip spread, you know, stuff like that. I don't really trade those. Too much to make up for. So execution, you can do a pending order, which I like to do. I'll explain that into another training. I like to do pending orders. That's my favorite because I like the pairs to come to me my way. We'll get into that later, but I want you to look at the chart. Like I said, each candle represents a 4-hour candle. Just like when you're on the 1-hour time frame, each candle represents 1 hour. You're on the 15-minute time frame, each candle represents 15 minutes. So that's how it works. So as we're in this trade, as we're in this trade, we can look at another trade that may be open. Let's look at U.S. Japanese. U.S. Japanese looks like it's going to be going up. If I'm looking at the trade, I'm at my resistance here. That's my resistance. It's trading in this zone. And it looks like a new it looks like it's going up. I wish I would have caught it at 111.68. I think I had a pending order at 111.17 in my real account, but it looks like I should have had it at 111.68 because it looks like it's about to go up. Pattern is went up, come down, now it's about to go up. Now if you look at this, the trend, let me shrink this. The trend, it's an uptrend. Up, retracted, went up, retracted, came up, retracted, which is coming down, then went up, flew, then retracted. You know, the lows become higher, is what you're seeing. The lows become higher. The lows become higher. The lows become higher. So we're in an uptrend. The lows, it matched, the lows become higher. So it looks like it's going up, up. I wish I would have caught it right here. I'll put in a pending order. I'll put in a pending order here. Buy limit 0.96. Let me change that to 1 lot. I'll put it in a pending order at 111, which I don't think it'll hit, but I'm just showing you a quick pending order. At 60, it said at 70. That means I expect it would have to go down 25 pips for me to get into that. I don't chase trades. That's how I do pending orders. Okay? So that's how it works for me. So, and these are different tools you can use up in here. Here's the pending order. Took in buy limit, 1 lot, 111.70, 00. Okay. And also, this is the swap. This is the swap today. It took $14. Happens at 2 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock Eastern time. They either take money or you get money. Depends what pair you have. But it's called the swap. That's how the broker makes money too. Okay. So up here is just different things you can use. You know, this crossbar. Bring that down. So you can see where you're at. Crossbar, you have your horizontal line, you have your trend lines that you can use so you can see where you're at. I don't need to put that in, but some people do, so you can see where they're at. Okay. Drawing trend lines, you know, that works too. You know, and as you can see, the Australian US is coming down. We're